Okay, but there's a bit of a plot twist.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be learning one of my favorite tunes. It's called The Maids of Mitchelstown. It's a traditional Irish reel. It's another one of those melancholy Celtic tunes. Those tunes are just my jam. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune as well as the variation that we're going to be covering today, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. All right, let's go ahead and learn the tune. All right, first of all, let's figure out what key we're in so we know where our left hand fingers might go. We are in the key of D Dorian today, so let's play a D Dorian scale. The Dorian scale is very similar to your typical minor scale, but the sixth note of it is raised a half step. So it'll go like this. You've got your open D, first finger, low second finger, third finger, A, 1, low 2, 3. So that first finger on the A is that unexpected raised sixth. We'll also have some notes on the E string, so let's play those as well. We're going to start with the third finger on the A and go up from there to E. Low first finger on the E string, then low 2, which is a whole step away from low 1, and then 3. We also will have one third finger note over on the G string. So D Dorian has 0 sharps or flats. All right, we've got our key signature. Let's figure out our time signature. Maids of Mitchelstown is a reel, so we are in 4/4 time. We're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, we've got our key, we've got our time signature. Let's learn the tune. As I typically do, I'm going to be teaching this tune by call and response so you can learn it by ear. So I'll play a short phrase of the tune. You can pause the video and try playing it back. I'll play it again a couple times. You can pause and try playing it back. And if you don't get it by the third time, no worries. You can always just scroll back and give it another try. As with many fiddle tunes, the Maids of Mitchelstown has an A part, which is the first half of the tune, and a B part, which is the second half of the tune. You play each of them twice. So let's start with the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with an open D, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. The second phrase of the A part also starts with the open D, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is actually the entire A part. So let's go ahead and try it. We'll stitch those two phrases together and play it 2 times. Just a note, the second time we play the A part, we're gonna leave off the very last note of the A part because that's a pickup note when you're going back into the beginning of the A. So we'll just leave off that third finger on the G the second time we play the A part. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. All right, folks, we have our A part. Let's move on to the second half of the tune, the B part. The first phrase of the B part starts with the first finger on the D string, playing an E. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second phrase of the B part starts with a couple pickup notes, starting with the open E string. 1, 2, 3. Okay, but there's a bit of a plot twist. The second time we play the B part, that second phrase will be different. And it'll go like this, starting again with that open E string. 1, 2, 3. So just that last bit of the phrase is different the second time we play the B part. Okay, that's our entire B part. Let's stitch those phrases together. We're gonna play it 2 times. The first time we'll use the first version of phrase 2. The second time we'll use the second version of phrase 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. Ending. All right, and just like that, we have the entire tune. Let's go ahead and play it all the way through A, A, B, B. Remember, the A part starts 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Notice that we ended the tune with an open D string note just to give it a note of finality. If you'd like to try playing the melody up to speed, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. But before you go, I have a little variation I'd like to throw your way. First, we're gonna do a melodic variation plus some double stops. Then we'll do another melodic variation. And then in the B part, we'll do another melodic variation. Let's start by learning the A part, and this is what the A part variation is gonna sound like. All right, here's what's happening there. In the first phrase, instead of playing, we're We're gonna change the melody just a smidge. After we play, we're gonna just extend this open A note a little bit. We're gonna make it from a quarter note into a dotted quarter. And then just play the first finger, and then just go on with our lives. So instead of, we're just going. But we're also going to add some double stops to that phrase. This is what that will sound like. So what's happening there is after our first note, that open D, we're going to play the rest of the melody of that phrase on both the A and D strings. So when we're playing the melody on the A string, we'll have the open D below that, and when we're playing the melody on the D string, we'll have the open A above that. Here's how that'll work. We play that open D, then we play the open A, but we're also going to keep that open D below it. Then as we go on to these notes, we're going to play the open A above those. Then when we get to this open A, we again play the open D below. And then we're done with double stops. From there we play a good chunk of the melody just normally. But right here we're going to do something different. We're going to go. So that's just a little downward scale, starting with the low second finger on the D string. And we'll only do that the first time through the A part because it leads back in to the beginning of the A part. That's our entire A part variation. Let's play it 2 times through. Starting with that melodic change and the double stops. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. All right, we've got the A part variation. Let's try out the B part variation. This is what it will sound like. All right, we only have 2 very small changes going on in the B part. Instead of going, we're going to take those quarter notes right here and then right there. And we're going to divide them into 2 eighth notes. So we're going to go like this. And then instead of going straight to that low second finger quarter note, we're going to play a first finger eighth note and then a low second finger eighth note. Then we go on from there and do the same thing right here. So instead of going straight to that first finger, the low first finger on the E string, we'll divide that note into 2. The first one will be the open E, and the second one will be that low first finger. Then we just play the rest normally. So that is our B part variation. Let's try it 2 times through. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. So that is the entire variation. Let's try playing the whole thing all the way through A, A, B, B. Remember, we're starting with those double stops and the melodic change to the beginning of the A part. 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Repeat. B part. like to try playing that variation up to speed with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. All right, fiddlers, that wraps up today's fiddle video. I hope you loved this tune. Again, if you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune, the variation, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. Many thanks, as always, to my brother Dan Faiella for providing the guitar backup for this video. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.